1/6 of an inch for 10 shots there. Hey guys, and welcome to Aussie Reviews. Well, today I'm checking out the Seiko Quad 22LR rifle. So let me show you what it comes with. You've got the bolt takedown tool. You've got the main takedown tool. Two sling attachments. Seiko Quad CD. And the Seiko Quad manual. So let me go ahead and just clear it for you. So the idea behind the Seiko Quad system is that you can have basically 4 of the rimfire calibers, being 17 Hornady Mark II, 22LR, 17 HMR and 22 Magnum in the same rifle. All you need to basically do is swap out the magazine depending on caliber and swap out the barrel there, and you're pretty much good to go. But for me, I just prefer to have just the rifle as is. Honestly, if I wanted a different caliber, I'd probably just buy a different caliber. I'm just not a fan of caliber conversion units, but it may appeal to you. Now this is a synthetic version of the Seiko Quad, so you can see the synthetic stock there. Some nice textured grip at the rear and also at the front. Now being synthetic, it's going to be lightweight. It's only 2.6 kilos or 5.7 pounds. The barrel on it is blued finish, 56 centimeters or 22 inches in length. You can get optional open sights and also a threaded barrel if you wish. Now the trigger on this is a single stage trigger. However, you can get an optional set trigger, but I've just got the single stage trigger with this. Now the magazine, it normally comes with a 5-round mag. However, I got a 10-round mag extra with mine. And I just like obviously having 10 rounds other than 5. Now the bolt on it, fairly smooth, you know, as smooth as a rimfire can be. You've just got the release on the side here, just push there and you can release it, goes back in. The safety on it is just a typical 2-position safety, so just back, can't fire, and it locks the action. Put it forward and then you can fire from there. Now having a look at the rear of the stock, we've just got a plastic butt pad there. You've also got the rear sling attachment, and just like the centerfire Seikos, you've got the emblem on the bottom there, and then finally a sling swivel at the front as well. So on top I've put the Swarovski Z3 3-10x42, and I've got some Seiko rings. So overall a really nice rifle. What I'll just run you through now is, for those of you who are interested in the caliber conversion unit, is it's basically color coded. So you've got blue being for 17 Hornady Mark II, green for 22LR, orange for 17 HMR, and yellow for 22 Magnum. So when you're actually changing the calibers, depending on what you're using, I mean, obviously the magazine is compatible for 22 and 17 Hornady Mark II, and then you'll have a separate magazine for your 22 Magnum and your 17 HMR. Now, made in Finland, being Seiko, the recommended retail price for this in a single caliber is around about $1,360. Now, you can get the different options, like I say, and you can also get different versions of the Seiko Quad. They make a more target type stock. There's a walnut stock, and then there's a heavy barrel version as well. So a few different options for you, and you can also buy all of the caliber conversions in one package, so you can have all of those rimfire calibers. Anyhow guys, let's get out on the farm now. I'm really keen to put this rifle through its paces and just see what it's made of. Okay, so let me run you through the different types of ammo that we've got here, guys. We've got 5 different types. We're going to start off with the Eley Match. Then we're going to move to the Federal Gold Medal Match. Then we're going to go to the Highland Target. Now that's a 36 grain hollow point. Then we're going to go to the 42 grain Winchester Power Points. And then finally RWS High Velocity Hollow Points, which they're also 40 grain. Now look, we've got different types of ammo for different purposes here. but we're just going to put 10 rounds of each one down range at 50 and then just see what this Seiko is capable of. Alright, we've got a jam here. This doesn't want to feed. I'll try again. No. It's not feeding properly on the feed ramp here. Just manually put it in. We'll just see how we go with the rest of them. Okay, so guys, we've had a bit of an issue with this 10 round mag. Now, I found it pretty consistent over all of the ammos here. Now, the only one I haven't really had any problems with is the Federal Gold Medal, because it's got more of a round nose on it, but the Ely, the Highland, the PowerPoint, and also the RWS, what I'm finding is the first 1 to 3 rounds is jamming up. It's just not feeding properly. And then the rest of them, you know, from well, 4th right through to the 10th round, just feeds fine. So it's just those 1 to 3 that I seem to be having problems with the rifle. Now, don't know whether it's the magazine in general or it's the rifle, but hey, you guys know I call it the way it is. And it's just a problem that you just don't expect to be having. So anyhow, we'll keep using it and just see how we go. Alright guys, let's take a look at the results here at 50. So first of all, we started off with the Ely match, and not a bad little group there. We've got 0.8 of an inch for 10 shots there at 50. Then we came down to the Federal Gold Medal match. Nice consistent cluster there, so a little bit tighter. We've got 0.6 of an inch for 10 shots there. Then when we come up to the Highland, now Highland is a fairly budget type ammo, but it's grouped fairly consistently there. A little bit more spread though. It'd have to be just on about an inch or so. Yep, we've spread out to 1.1 inches. Then we come up to the Winchester 42 grain PowerPoints. Consistent group there, but not as tight as what I would like. You can always do better, right? But we've come in just under an inch there, 0.9 of an inch. When we come down to the RWS high velocity, now it was sort of like it was just settling, you know, and when I change different ammos, guys, like I'll always put a mag through with rimfire just to settle it down. Looked like it was still starting to settle, and then we just had a really tight cluster. So with the flyers, we're at 1.2 inches. But if we measure the 8-shot cluster there, we've come right down to 1/2 inch. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that, and I think the RWS will be my choice through the Seiko. So I'm going to just fire a couple more rounds off camera, then I'll mount on the head cam, we'll have a bit of fun and just see how the rifle performs. So the loading of the mag is pretty straightforward, guys, but as I say, I am having a few problems with feeding on those first 1 to 3 rounds, depending on which brand of ammunition. So it's not the ammo, I think it's definitely the magazine. And as we get to the last number 9 and 10, see how I've had to pull up to get the round to stick up there. Then when the bolt goes over it, we're having a problem with it pushing forward and either jamming in the magazine, or even if it clears the front lip of the mag, it jams on the feed ramp of the rifle. So that definitely shouldn't be happening. Go out there to 100. Oh, lucky shot. Oh, missed it that time. Got it. Back here to 50. Out there to 100 again. Okay guys, I'm going to finish up my final thoughts on the Seiko Quad in 22LR. Now look, as I say in the intro, you know, I don't have any conversion kits for this. I've just got it in the 22 because I was just very keen, you know, to get one, just see how it was. Yeah, for me personally, I mean, great idea to have different conversion kits, but I've never been a fan of them. It's just not something that, you know, I use. I'd prefer to have a separate rifle, to be quite honest, ready to go, optics on it, the whole bit, and you know, you just pick it up and off you go. So that aside, look, I really quite like the Seiko Quad in the sense of I like the polymer stock on it. You know, it's going to take the knocks on the farm, nice and lightweight. You can throw a sling on it, walk around all day, and it's just not going to weigh you down. It just feels really nice up to the shoulder there, as you saw when I was shooting off the shoulder with the head cam. You know, it just comes up to the shoulder really nicely. And I mean, look, let's be honest, you put some nice glass on top like a Swarovski scope, you know, it just seals the whole package in my view. So look, not much I can complain about, guys, except for the feeding with this magazine. You know, I had a few problems there, like with a lot of that ammo. And I dare say it's just something to do with the angle on this magazine. I've had it before when I've done reviews where I've had feeding problems, and usually it's just a dodgy magazine. You get a brand new mag, it just fixes it up straight away. But still, you know, you wouldn't expect that from a Seiko. You expect, like they say, perfection. And you know, when you've got problems with loading ammunition, it's certainly not perfection. But anyhow, guys, look, overall, not a bad little 22. And if you want something a little bit different, or you want to take advantage of something with those conversion units, definitely it'd be something to take a look at. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, we'll catch you then.